So should they? Shouldn't they? They should. They shouldn't. Is police outside chasing people? They should. They shouldn't. This is the question. We're trying to figure out, should kids wear or have dreadlocks? I don't know. What do you think? I'll sit. I'll wait. I'll listen. Take a sip. You know. It's not the same without my old water bottle. I lost my water bottle, so this is kind of the fill-in for now. But don't worry, I ordered another one. It's coming soon. You'll see it. All right, so for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. If you're coming back for a second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, thanks for coming back. My name is Joseph Morrison, aka Kojo Locks, and this is a lock channel where we discuss locks and lock content. So if you're interested in that, subscribe, like, share. Well, wait till the video is done, then you can decide if you like it. And if you do like it, share. So pretty much today we're going to be talking about kids and should kids not have dreadlocks. One of the big things with it is, you know, some people say kids are too young to make that decision, or there's too much of a commitment for a child. Some say it depends on the child, or it depends on the family, or blah, 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 right? There's so many reasons and so many things that go into that question, and I think I guess my best answer is it all depends really on a lot of those factors, right? Like if you are a household that everyone has locks and it's just kind of a part of your household's lifestyle, then it's probably easier to maintain that child's locks because everyone's involved in being familiar with how to take care of locks. Or if the child is seeing that everyone in their household has locks, they'll feel more comfortable with having locks maybe. Or there are some kids who, you know, it's just too much for them to handle. Who knows? We're gonna figure it out. Well, you know what? Let's go in the wild. Let's see if we can find, because I guess one of the big things that a lot of people would say is, what do kids think about locks? You know? Do they think about locks? Do they care? Is it kind of just the parents that are pushing it on kids? Are they saying they just want locks because they see mommy or daddy with locks? So let's just see what they think. So let's see if we can find a child in the wild. We gotta go out in the wild and see if we can find a child. So let's see what we can do. Let's go for a little stroll. Let's go. All right, so we're out here in the wilderness of the living room, and I'm trying to find a wilderness. I think I've spotted one through the trees here. It's a wild 8-year-old, a female 8-year-old. Huh, interesting. Let's see if we can just sneak up on her very quietly. Don't mind my monstera. Some of the leaves need tending to, but we'll talk about that later. I gotta hit up Sill's concrete jungle to fix that. But back to the wild 8-year-old. There she is. Let's see if we can get the jump on her. Excuse me, 8-year-old. Can I ask you a few questions about dreadlocks?
Why?
Because I just want to know what you think.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. So we have located ourselves an 8-year-old, which I think is a good age, right? Not too young where they just don't know what they're talking about, but not too old where they don't like you anymore as a parent. So this wild 8-year-old's name is Javier Morrison. Say what's up to the people.
Hello.
Second time on the channel, third time on YouTube. You're basically a superstar at this point. You're basically like a blockbuster star.
I'm so famous.
You're so famous. Today, famous lady, we're gonna talk about dreadlocks. So basically, I just wanna ask you a couple questions and just answer as honestly as you can about them. Okay. First question, real easy. What do you think about dreadlocks? What do you like about them and what don't you like about them?
I like it. They look cool.
Okay, you think they look cool? Do you think it looks cool on like everybody, or you just like some dreadlocks on some people?
They look cool on almost everybody.
Yeah? Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Is there anything you don't like about dreadlocks? You just love dreadlocks?
Yes.
Okay. Would you want dreadlocks? I don't believe you.
No, I don't.
Exactly, I knew you don't want dreadlocks. Alright, so do you like when dreadlocks are really long, or do you like when they're kind of like shorter?
I like when they're shorter.
Yeah. Like just like up to here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you don't want me to get long dreadlocks, right? Where should I get, show the people where I should get my dreadlocks to.
Up to here.
Like right up to here? Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you think about coloring dreadlocks? Like colors, like, so let's say I like dyed my dreadlocks like different colors and stuff.
Maybe you dyed like an ombre color.
Ooh, ombre? So would I go dark from the top and then go into like a lighter like blonde towards the bottom? Okay. So ultimately, you would not want dreadlocks. All right, well, there you have it. Do you have any questions about dreadlocks?
What happens if you color it?
So when you color your dreadlocks, you have to like dye it. You use a dye, like a color dye, I think.
Does it ruin it?
Yeah, it can, because what it does, it strips a lot of the like nutrients out of the hair, and then the hair just gets very dry and it starts to like break off and stuff like that. So you can dye it and you can kind of maintain it, but it just really damages the hair. So it's kind of like, and that goes for any hair. Like anytime that you really dye your hair like a really strong color, it takes more dye. So it's like damaging your hair technically. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing any colors, but I mean, who knows? You look bored. You look like you want to get back to your game. I disrupted you in the wild, didn't I?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Thanks for joining us today. I appreciate your time, and I'll.
Bye.
All right. I'm out. All right. So there you have it. I mean, some kids want locks, some kids don't want locks. Oh, it's aggressive. I guess she's still around. So there you go. Some kids don't want locks, some kids do want locks, and I think ultimately that's where you want to start. You know, for myself and just in my opinion, ultimately I think it should be a decision that comes from the child. And if they want locks, then you support them in that decision and you obviously help them through the process of getting locks and teaching them that it is a sacrifice, right? Like if you want to, unless you're going with like freeform method, then do your thing. But you know, if you want to have well manicured locks, there's obviously things that they can and can't do. They're going to have to maintain the locks. Obviously, you're going to have to help them do that. So that's going to be time out of your schedule. So I think number one, I think it should come from a decision on their part. Number two, I think age does matter, obviously, because if they're too young to even understand what they're doing or understand the process, understand the significance of it, even if it's just to have a hairstyle, but just understanding that you have to do things to maintain the hairstyle, I don't know, I think it kind of defeats the purpose. I think a lock journey should be special to the person that's wearing the locks. So if it's just for the parents or if it's just for, you know, whoever the adult is going to be that's going to be taking care of this child's locks, it's kind of selfish, I think. But again, not judging, and that's fine too. It's just like, you know, in the morning, if you decide to do your child's hair, you pick a hairstyle, right? For example, her mom does her hair, or her aunt does her hair. Like, look at this, show these people, like, look at this hairstyle. It's crazy. But anyway, you know, it's just like that too, right? Where, you know, if you pick a hairstyle for them or whatever, it's kind of the same thing. So I get it. If you want to make that decision for your child, but I don't know. I just think ultimately, the fun thing I think, or what I think is cool about the dreadlock process is, you know, it allows you to teach your kids certain things. Right? It allows you to teach them how to be patient. It allows you to teach them how to take care of their hair, which can translate into taking care of other things, right? Learning to keep things clean. There's just a lot of lessons I think that can go into it, and that's kind of one of the benefits of it. Don't you think? Mm-hmm. It can teach you a lot of good things, right?
Watch out!
So yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to come on here and just, I guess just say my piece on that. And I think ultimately, just making sure that it's a conscious decision on the part of yourself and the child involved, right, is what matters, right? Mm-hmm. So you want to get dreadlocks?
No.
You don't want daddy's dreadlocks?
No.
No. You like my dreadlocks? Disrespect, like, yo, answer quicker, like, you gonna help me take care of my dreadlocks?
No.
Disrespect. Anyway, so what do you guys think? Let us know what you think. If you think kids should have dreadlocks or not have dreadlocks. And I think one more thing to say before I get out of here. You know, if you do start the dreadlock process with your child and they don't want them anymore after a year or something, it's kind of their choice too, right? So if they want to cut them, let them cut them. Just like a sport. Like if they start playing basketball at 7 and then at 8 or 9 they don't want to play anymore, you know, you don't want to be living vicariously through your child and like, you have to keep playing because I want you to, you know what I mean? Now there is something to be said about learning discipline and about learning resilience and about not quitting, but there's a difference between not quitting and just making a decision that you don't want to do something anymore, right? Just like how you stopped doing karate because you didn't want to do it anymore. But you did really well with karate. You killed it. And now we're just TikToking all the time. TikTok's taking over everybody.
You could get money from that.
That's true. Should I make a, you know, a friend of mine actually said I should make a TikTok like locks channel, but like how would I do that? I dance with, I don't get it.
You know the videos are only 1 minute.
Yeah, but like what would I do? Just like shake my hair in the camera or something?
Yeah, or you should do renegade.
Well, I guess you can be my manager. You can consult me and tell me what I need to do for that, because I know nothing about TikTok.
It's like YouTube.
I'll give you 2% of all my revenue. Sounds good? 2%? It's a good deal. Okay, what percentage do you want?
90.
90%. I'll let you talk to my agent. Anyway, so for us here at Kojo Locks channel, we out. Stay locked. Oh, subscribe, like, comment. Let's talk about it. Let me know what you think about kids having locks. And yeah, let's just have a conversation going. So, anything you want to say before I wrap it up?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. There you have it. Peace and love, y'all. Kojo Locks signing out.